Today I want to discuss the facts and my opinion about Big Hit suing some kids for harassment of BTS online. I cannot tell you the mess my Twitter feed was in the other day over this. I'm mainly on ARMY Twitter, so it did not take me long to see the hate BTS and Big Hit were getting for suing minors. I've done a bit of digging to find out as much information as I can, and now I want to share this with you as well as my opinion. But trust me, I'm in two minds about this. Disclaimer: if you are an ARMY anti, please leave this video now. If you are an anti of any group, please leave this video now. I will not name the fandom that the kids belong to as I feel it is not relevant, but I know how much of a bad reputation this fandom is getting currently, so please be kind. I don't know exactly what was said, but it must have been pretty bad for Big Hit to end up suing them. I'm going to include the tweets that I've been using as my main source of information. Obviously I don't know where these people have got this information from, but it seems they know what they're talking about. It's also important to state that nothing official has been said other than a very vague comment from Big Hit, so apparently they are being sued under charges of defamation and hate speech. I've also heard that apparently they accused Jungkook of sexual harassment and started and/or took part in trending a hashtag about it. If this is true, then what they have done is not only extremely hurtful to BTS, but also illegal, and this is why there's an age limit on social media. Anyway, there are a few statements floating around online from friends and family about people they know who are supposedly getting sued by Big Hit. All of them claim that these people are obsessive fans, and most are happy or even laughing at the fact their family member is getting sued. For example, in this statement, they seem happy, as if their sister had it coming for a long time. It's definitely not a good look when your own family start exposing you online. But to be honest, if it was my sister or daughter that was getting sued for such things, I would probably have very little sympathy for them. There was also someone that claimed her sister stole her credit card and bought some K-pop merch. I don't know how true this is, but it's definitely not helping her case. A lot of people on Twitter were bashing Big Hit for suing a minor and hating on ARMYs for celebrating about it. Obviously there is the argument that, as a minor, they don't fully understand the consequences of their actions, and I do agree with that. But then again, they need to learn from their mistakes. Whether Big Hit sued them or managed to get in contact with the parents instead, the child would still be in serious trouble. If anything, I feel more sorry for the parents who will ultimately have to pay for their child's stupidity. I also don't believe Big Hit knew or would be able to find out the age of the child behind the account, so therefore we can assume it wasn't intentional. Perhaps, given their age, they could have been given a lighter punishment, but then again the law is the law. Although I feel terrible for the parents, I've kind of got the mindset that if the child is old enough to make such awful allegations, then they are old enough to face the consequences of their actions. I don't believe it will go on their criminal record. Correct me if I'm wrong. So hopefully their parents will pay the fine, give their child a reasonable punishment, and everyone will learn from the situation. However, if it will go on a record and damage their future, I do feel slightly bad, as it will not give them a chance to redeem themselves. If anything, it shows us all that we need to stop harassing and bullying people online for the sake of looking cool or edgy. So please, don't let Stan Twitter ruin your life. I don't really understand why an 11-year-old was allowed on there, or how they managed to grow such a platform, but there we go.